All right, welcome everybody. Shadows Lair Live. It is season 2, episode 8, and tonight I am fortunate enough to have the Night Owl Country Band take time out of their busy schedule to come sit and chill and chat with me. How's everybody doing? And welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. Everything's are getting better all the time.
Okay. My name is Matt Lee. I'm part of Night Owl Country Band, the founder and owner. I sing lead and play bass. And then next to me is,
Oh, I'm Brandon Fields. I do keys and also rhythm guitar and then sing harmony vocals.
he's also our tech guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we also have with us,
John Barr. I guess I do a little bit of everything.
he's the muscle and the dad of the band. Yeah.
Yeah, the band dad.
The band dad. So who's known who the longest?
I think
I think that'd be you and me.
it'd be me and Brandon. Yeah. Years ago, I used to travel and sing gospel music, and sometimes we would sing with his family group. Occasionally, we'd sing with each other. So I think we know each other the most.
I think so.
As far as the three that's here. Yeah.
So what point in time did you guys meet up and decide to be Night Owl Country Band?
Okay. We're getting ready to celebrate 9 years. So 9 years ago, I decided to start Night Owl Country Band. It's no extravagant thing as far as how the name come about. I'm a huge owl fan. I love anything owl, statue, anything. I can give my address later if somebody wants to send me a statue of an owl or something. That'd be great.
Awesome.
Yeah, but and that's what come about Night Owl Country Band. There is no other Night Owl Country Band besides this one right here, and we started that 9 years ago. And the rendition that we have now, we have some new members. Brandon's one of the newest members, and we also have a new member named Kendall Dixon that came on. So we have a female voice that we added. We've never had a female vocal, so it's nice to have a female vocalist with us. And so with them coming on, we also have Casey Johnson playing drums and our friend Tim Dooley, who plays lead guitar. So we're a 5-piece pure country. We sing a lot of outlaw country, some southern rock. We do a little bit of the modern stuff, but not a whole lot. But of course, we do a lot of original music also.
That is awesome. What is the biggest obstacle as a band have y'all had to overcome?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good. I think a lot of it is, as far as right now, we had a fellow that was with us for almost the beginning. He's there for 7 years, and we kind of transitioned into something that sounds a little bit different. We added a little bit more to the band, so this transition's been a little bit different, but not in a bad way. It's actually been a good transition, hasn't it, Brandon?
Yeah, it definitely has.
Okay, now being that you guys are outlaw country and stuff, and I was reading up on you guys and stuff, so some of your influences, who would they be?
Definitely Waylon Jennings. Merle Haggard. Yeah. Hank Williams Jr.
Vince Gill, he's an outlaw, isn't he?
I don't know about Vince Gill. I think you crossed the line on that one.
Maybe just catch the car there, Matt.
Yeah, we do a lot of Waylon Jennings stuff. We do, like he said, we do a lot of Merle Haggard. We do a little bit of everything, don't we? As far as outlaw country music, we really like Tyler Childers right now is one of our favorites.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. So, like, what kind of so that's basically the people that influence you is who you listen to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Now, who has a favorite instrument that they love to play that they want to say?
I mean, honestly, I've really been loving playing keys. I kind of last year, I've played for quite a while, but last year I really sat down and focused on learning keys parts to a lot of different songs, and it's been my favorite so far, I think, over the last year or so.
John's trying to add the triangle, right?
Yeah, I bought a triangle like 2 years ago, and they just won't let me play it.
Listen, I'm gonna put some cowbell in my stuff when I get around to it. We need more cowbell.
Always.
My all-time, I don't play it, but my all-time favorite instrument is the dobro. I love the dobro. My grandpa years ago used to travel with me and my sister, sing gospel music, and he had made that thing cry. And I just love the dobro, and that's one of the things that I've always liked was the sound of that.
So, how does it feel to be 8-time award winning?
Oh, fantastic! Hearing the name Night Owl Country Band come across when they present a winner at an award show is amazing, and all the hard work that we put in. A lot of people don't know independent artists put in a lot of work, and when you get an award like that, everything just kind of comes to fruition because you kind of just plant a little bit, and then finally you start to get a little bit of the harvest. And uh, we've won those awards in the past, but this year here we have so many great things happening this year. So we're excited for what happened in the past, and we're really excited about what's going to happen in the future.
That is so awesome. You guys are really amazing. What is the toughest part for making a song for y'all? Is it the musical composition, the writing, getting everybody on the same page with it, with the same idea?
Probably the hardest part is when I send them a voicemail, uh, doing an instrument with my mouth.
Sometimes those can be a little hard to decipher.
Sometimes that can be hard to read, I guess. But when we did the somewhere and somewhere in the country, that little lick, I go ba-da-pa-pum, and that what's cool is the guys know after they hear it, they're like, okay, that's me on that part. So yeah, so that may be the hardest part for them. It's trying to read what I'm trying to do.
So, what do you guys think the funnest thing is and the biggest benefit out of working as a group versus being a solo artist?
It's so many different pieces, right?
Yeah.
And so many different. So we have 6 minds between all of us, and all of us kind of bring a little bit different to the table, right?
Yeah. And speaking as someone who for a little while had been a solo artist, it's a lot of fun to see how everybody's minds work a little differently and how parts that I might envision in my head actually sound better coming from people who know those instruments or know those parts a little better. And just to see how they would craft them. It's really helped me when it comes to songwriting too, to kind of think about, okay, well maybe I should do it, a little more this way because I've heard Matt do that, or I've heard Casey do that on the drums, or Tim do that on the lead. So that's really cool part for me.
Yeah, and having the pieces on stage with you, you kind of feed off each other. Where when you're a soloist, you're just kind of doing it on your own. So it's kind of nice to feed off of the guys and the gal that's in the band, and the guy that's sitting out there doing the sound too.
Yeah, sound guys are important.
Yeah.
So, is there a favorite song that you guys have created that is your all-time favorite that you absolutely love out of everything that you have done?
You gotta go first. What would be your favorite Night Owl song?
I'm gonna have to go with the new one, Somewhere in the Country. Just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just basically like what's going on in the country, what you do in the country. It's just I think talks about real life. Yeah.
One of the lines in that song that a lot of the radio stations and a lot of people have said to us that kind of touch them is the part about in the second verse where it talks about your last name on a rock somewhere in the country. Eventually, all get to that point. That went dark quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right. That song had a lot of feeling in it, though.
Yeah, thank you. Probably what you want to do? What was your favorite?
I've got to say Country to the Bone. I've heard before I was a member of Night Out Country Band, I had been coming out to help the band as an extra set of hands for a few years. And every time Matt does Country to the Bone and that introduction hits, I'm on my feet and I'm ready to go. And it's still, I mean, even up on stage, I get that little extra jolt every time it goes, and this is country to the bone.
That is an awesome song.
Probably my favorite is one that was written by Jason Ray Welsh, a song called Lies in You. Tells a heck of a story, and he did a fantastic job writing that, and we appreciate Jason letting us sing that song and perform it on stage.
Oh, if you guys ever get to hear him do Tennessee Whiskey live, you got to check that one out because that is like the favorite one that he covers out. Just the way he does it.
Okay, yeah, we love Jason. He's
Jason's got a heck of a voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
and a great story.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Story.
Yep, he definitely does. Are you guys up for any awards this year?
We're in the two-year pocket with ISSA, so we're actually judges. We're go winners, so we're judges this year at the ISSA awards, and so we're excited about that. But we are the red carpet award show in Europe. We're up for I think 8 different awards for that.
I think
right?
that's right. Yeah,
we was nominated for, and somewhere in the country is up for a few things there. Band of the year, entertainer of the year. So red carpet awards in Europe, we're really happy about that.
Yeah, somewhere in the country should be like song of the year, like
Thank
around the board. Like it's one of those ones that you just it's gonna be one of the classic ones.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So is there anything fun that you guys do in your spare time or have a secret talent that people may not know about that you would like to share?
You want to go first?
No, I'll go last.
Okay.
I don't know. I need a minute. I think we'll.
That's a good question. That's a tough question.
Yeah.
My spare time, I collect horror movie stuff. I'm a
Nice.
big horror movie buff. I love anything from Evil Dead to Saw, Freddy Krueger, all the 80s stuff, 70s stuff, and even the newer. My all-time favorite right now is the Conjuring movies. I love the Conjuring.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
some people don't know about me.
All right, I guess I'll go next.
Okay.
The one I get a lot is that people don't know that I'm a professional wrestling fan. So I've fallen back in love in the last couple of years with WWE and really gotten back into professional wrestling. Went to WrestleMania in Philly this year. That was super awesome. Been to some other live events, but apparently a lot of people don't peg me as the kind of person who is a wrestling fan. So I guess that's my secret.
Okay. John?
That's my time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's time to shine.
All right. I guess I'm a Hot Wheels collector. I've collected Hot Wheels since 1995. So I have quite a collection that I can hand down to maybe my grandson one day. And at this point, it seems like I'm collecting grandkids also. I'm up to 5 now. So,
Wow, that must be enjoyable.
and one of the biggest things that I collect is days because I'm a recovering drug addict. And on May 24th, I celebrated 9 years clean.
Yeah.
Nice, congratulations.
Thank you.
So also I gotta give out a shout out to Happy Nurses Week, everybody everywhere that's a nurse, and a shout out to Lilla Doyle Acute Care in it's in Oconee County. What is the name of that city? I had it all in my head. Well, anyways, go. So when you see this or if you're watching out, I love you. Tell all your coworkers I said Happy National Nurses Week. So, is there a favorite place that you guys like to go playing for shows?
But before we get to that, we did a kind of a neat show when COVID hit. That's the bad word right there, COVID. But when COVID hit, we did a benefit here at our local hospital for Columbus Regional Hospital. And they have a little theater there. Of course, nobody could be in the theater. It was a Facebook Live thing. And while we were there, we had to wear a mask while we performed. And it was a benefit, so money was going to some of the nurses that were having to work all the time, having to pay for their daycare services and things like that. that was one of the most interesting shows we've ever done. One of the most unique for sure. So we were glad to be a part of that. Probably, you want us to say what your favorite venue is?
A favorite venue is tough, but favorite shows are either the Halloween show or the Christmas show. Of course, the guys on Halloween, we all dress up and choose different outfits. I'm not sure what we're doing this year yet, but I know something's in the works there. And then always kind of something fun at the Christmas show. Usually some plans get foiled. Every once in a while, I get drug into those plans, and end up playing drums for a couple minutes. But yeah, I think those two are probably my favorite two shows we do.
We might, since there's 6 of us, we might be the Wiggles or something.
There we go.
Well, that's you, John.
Well, I'm a huge fan of outdoor shows, and it's not a spectacular place, but it's a place like Saraland Park here in Columbus. Everybody comes together. We just hang out in the yard, lawn chairs, listen to the guys play music. I think that's probably one of my favorite places to go.
Well, my favorite was 2019. We had the chance to play at the Grand Ole Opry, and that was one of the most amazing experiences that I've ever had. Hopefully, I'll be able to take some of the new ones on to do the Grand Ole Opry with me too sometime soon. But that was definitely an experience that I'll never forget. Being able to stand and sing from the circle right there at the Opry was amazing. It was an amazing experience.
Who was your favorite band or artist to open for or to co-headline a show with?
Man, what'd you say? Who'd you like the best?
Oh, man. You know what I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
Way Jennings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waylon's grandson, Wade Jennings.
Nice.
Yeah.
We had a chance to open for Dave Allen Coe. That was
nice. I see that. That was so cool.
Yeah, that was a different. That was different for sure.
Yeah.
But probably my favorite, which we have a chance to do some stuff with him this year, Tom Wopat.
That was my answer.
Okay.
That was my answer.
Yeah, Luke Duke from Dukes of Hazzard also played in the County Line series. He's a different guy.
He is.
Yeah,
oh, absolutely.
We call him a wild card. But,
you don't know which Tom you're going to get.
Right.
Yeah, but he's always cool. He'll call me and say, hey Matthew, what you got going on? So it's pretty neat that we have that connection with Tom. He's pretty cool. This last year, of course, we host the Who's Who Country Music Awards. This last year we had Jimmy Walker.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you guys did your own thing. That was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. This year will be our 3rd year. It's
nice.
It got moved to the Halloween time, which our crowd was a little bit down. The reason why was because a lot of bands and artists are playing during Halloween weekend. Well, this year's moved back to the weekend before Thanksgiving, so we're excited that it's going back to that weekend. So it'll be our 3rd annual Who's Who Country Music Awards.
Nice. If you guys need help letting people know about it and stuff like that, you got my email. Email me updates. I'll get it on. Let people know.
Absolutely. It's here in Columbus, Indiana, is where it will be at, and that's the weekend before Thanksgiving. We have a cool headliner this year that people will not want to miss. That's a teaser. That's a teaser.
Oh, yeah. So you guys got to pay attention and make sure you show up and all that, so that you can find out and listen and pay attention, so you can find out. So we can. This is exciting. See, because you just told me that. Now I'm like, okay, I can't wait. So somewhere in the country, you guys, that is your newest release. Do you have another one planned to come out, and how soon?
Yes, we're hoping to do another release in July. So this will, we hadn't released anything. We released, this will be our 3rd national release. Somewhere in the country we released Country to the Bone, which did great, ended up hitting #1 on the independent chart. And then before that, we did with Cool Gentle Wind. We released that song also. It did well out west. This somewhere in the country is a little bit different. It's kind of hitting in the States here and hitting overseas, which is surprising and very exciting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's surprising because it's just one of them songs that everybody can identify with, no matter where you come from, how you were raised, what you got going on. In the end, everybody's still going to be in the same place.
mhm. We're very happy with everybody's reaction to the song for sure.
Oh, yeah. So, when coming to Indiana to go see Night Owl Country Band show or to come into town for your award shows for the Who's Who, where is there a place that you can recommend that people must try the food?
Try the food. Okay. You want to go first? I know what you're going to say.
You go ahead and go first.
Okay. If you're coming to Indiana, one of the places we play at, and we're doing a Halloween show this year at this place, is AJ's Bar and Grill in Indy. Fantastic food.
Absolutely.
Fantastic food. Go ahead. Did I take yours?
No, no. How did you know what I was going to say?
What was you going to say? AJ's?
No.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go with Miller's Tavern in North Vernon, Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have the hugest, thickest tenderloin, and Indiana's known for the tenderloin sandwich. So last time we went there, I got one. I made 4 sandwiches out of 1 tenderloin, and my wife got the hamburger. Just a little hole in the wall place, but boy, it's good.
I'm going to change it up a little, I think, from both of your answers. But right downtown, actually, underneath where we do the awards show every year, is a little place called Luciana's. They serve Mexican food, and it's some of the best Mexican food in Columbus. So I definitely recommend there.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. So, seeing how you guys are into a bunch of different things, wrestling. There's a female wrestler by the name of Envy Low Riot. Go follow her on Facebook. She has a match on June 1st in Florida, but the night before, Dan Acosta is playing a show to raise money. So, yeah, she's actually really cool and things like that. So, if you guys like wrestling, things like that, go check her out, follow her because she's awesome.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I'll have to.
Yeah.
And food recommendation: if you come to Anderson, South Carolina, you got to check out El Taco, especially if you're going Mexican.
Okay.
They got some of the best burrito, some of the best all beef, ground beef tacos, things like that. The shredded chicken, they're really great.
All right.
All right.
We'll be coming to South Carolina in September. On September 13th, we'll be at the Carolina Western Pub in Columbia.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's,
Oh.
I don't know if you've ever been there before, but that is a happening place.
No, I went to Camden. I think it was like a year or 2 ago to go see Eliza Neal. She's blues rock Detroit diva. You guys got to check her out too because she's amazing, a sweetheart. Her new album's coming out soon called Crime Colors, and her new song Something's Better Than Nothing. Literally, if you listen to that song, it doesn't matter what you're going through, but if you got something, you're good.
Nice.
So it's a nice upbeat song. Do you have any extra children at home that are of the 4-legged, feathered, or scaly varieties?
I think this one is my question.
I think he's the Night Owl Country Band cat lady.
How many cats?
I've got 3 at the moment. So
Oh no, 3's not.
Oh boy, that would be good merch.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, I've got 3 cats. So I've got an orange cat, I've got a tuxedo cat, and then I've got a gray and white cat as well.
Yeah, but that 3 cats does not qualify you as crazy cat lady yet.
Oh man.
I heard you gotta have at least 6 or more.
He's got to step it up in. How are you?
We have 1 cat, and I don't really own it. It's the grandkids' cat.
And I'm a fish guy. We've had dogs, and they grew up, got old, and died of old age, and we just decided we're not going to get any dogs after that. That hurt us a little bit, so. We've gone to fish, and
Nice.
it hurt as bad as when you have to switch a fish in and out. So
Right, I get it because your dogs and things like that, and the kitties, they're your family.
yes,
Around here, we have a pit mix. He's a pit bull and golden retriever mix that I adopted from Anderson County Paws. And he is the biggest, sweetest thing. He's not vocal, but he gives his little grumbles and pity purrs and things like that to communicate.
Nice.
He's gonna be 9 in September.
Okay.
So if you guys want to adopt a dog instead of going to the store and getting a puppy, there's plenty of shelters. Support where you can, donate where you can.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So is there any specific cause that you guys want to bring awareness to?
We've always tried to do something for the Wounded Warrior Project. So we've always tried to do something there. Really, if you can give to your local food pantry, that goes a long ways. I had a chance to do for something for there in Nashville, Indiana, for Mother Cupboards, and that's a great thing for them to feed the hungry. So if you're able to give to your local food pantry, they can definitely help some people out that way.
Yeah, it's like see somebody down and out, give them a helping hand up and not further push them down and kick them, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and also I'm big on men's mental health and things like that too, because my husband's not only a nurse, he's a veteran. And so just so everybody knows that if you're not okay, it's okay. Also, if you need help, reach out. There's several lines, numbers, friends, whatever you got to do. Because the ultimate price to pay for that is really not worth it, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, on to something funny. What is? Do you guys have a favorite comedian?
Why do you always go to me first? I don't like being put on the spot.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, me. Okay. Well, okay, I got to think about this one, but I think honestly, Bert Kreischer has got to be my favorite comedian right now.
Oh, he is so funny.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious. Him and Tom on Two Bears One Cave is great. Also really like Tony Hinchcliffe. They just did the roast of Tom Brady, and Tony Hinchcliffe just absolutely roasted Tom Brady. It was great. So Tony's definitely one of my favorites as well.
Who's your favorite comedian?
I'm gonna have to go with Fluffy.
Oh,
Oh,
Fluffy.
yeah.
Yo, I love Fluffy.
Oh yeah, he is hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah.
He is. He is so funny. Jeff Dunham's kind of funny too.
Yeah.
Ginger Billy. Oh my God, that guy.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know how his wife it deals with some of the stuff that he does but also I do understand it. But he's really funny.
Okay. I swear to God, mine was Donnie Baker, and he's passed, but he was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was his big thing. I swear to God. And his neighbor Mitchell, he didn't like.
Yeah.
He didn't care for Mitchell. Always giving him a hard time. But yeah, he passed away this last year, right?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Cat Williams is funny too because sometimes he'll get up there and he'll but he acts out what he's talking. Sometimes it's hilarious.
Okay.
Is there any questions that you guys have for me?
Being in South Carolina, how often do you go to Myrtle Beach?
Me, I haven't been to Myrtle Beach yet. I'm originally from upstate New York, and I'm over here in Anderson. I've been to Charleston, 4 hours from there, 2 hours from the mountains, literally 30 minutes from Lake Hartwell to cross into Georgia, because many people may not know, but Hartwell, Georgia, and Anderson are actually connected by Hartwell Lake, and they've been having the Bassmaster Classic there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't really have the New York accent.
No, I've been here for 5 years now. I call it a New Carolina, except for when certain things I get going on or get talking about and stuff like that. The New York does come out, but New York, the upstate accent is really different than the New York City accent.
Okay.
Yeah, but where you're living at now, you're close to the lake, you're close to the mountains, close to the beach. I think we need to move to Anderson, South Carolina, don't you?
Yeah.
Sounds like prime real estate right there.
It is. They're building new stuff around here all the time. Lots of land for sale, things like that. We have 5 different zip codes.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, plus there's other lakes that are close by too, like Broadway Lake, things like that. Lake Jacosie's not far from here. Sadler's Creek.
Sounds like lots of good fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, good fishing. Do any of you guys hunt?
I haven't been hunting in a long time, but fishing is my big one.
Yeah, I'm a fisherman. I haven't been in a few years, but I love to fish, and no, I'm not a hunter.
I haven't done either in quite a long time.
My grandpa would take me hunting, and when he'd take me hunting, we'd go out there. If he didn't see anything within 5 minutes, he was done. So that's what I had as far as hunting abilities. And then he would take me fishing, and it was the same thing. We'd be out there for 5, maybe 10 minutes. If we didn't catch nothing, all right, let's head back. He didn't have much patience.
Well, that happens. So who is a person, whether professionally or in your personal life, who has been your biggest influence in what you guys are all doing now?
Okay. You want to go first?
No, I need a minute.
Okay. You want to go?
Oh, say that question one more time so I get it right.
Okay. So is there a person within either your professional life or your personal life that is a big influence on what you are doing now?
I mean, this is going to turn mushy.
He's going to cry.
No, I'm not going to cry.
Okay.
I mean, it's Matt.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm recovering drug addict, and I started following the band about probably 6 years ago, and then started helping out. He got me to go to his dad's church and stuff. You know, you just don't. I'm used to hanging out with people I shouldn't be hanging out with, right? And he kind of showed me a way in life. See, I didn't cry.
No, that was
Not
good.
this time.
Made my heart feel good.
No,
And I'm getting a little teary eyed over here because that was sweet, guys.
It's tough. A lot of family members who always encouraged me to get into music. Even my mom and dad. Of course, my dad's side of the family was the same side of the family that played music, so that's of course the connection I have to Matt. So of course, all of them playing music with them over the years. My grandma was a big one too on my mom's side. She would have bought me any instrument I ever wanted to play, and would have done anything to put me behind or into any instrument I could play. So I think all of them.
Yeah. My mom, and dad, and sister, they were all big influences on my life. We traveled and sang from here to West Virginia, so we sung a lot of different places. But one of my biggest influences, and I kind of run the band kind of the way that he used to run his band, Wendell Pierce, who used to sing with the Singing Sands. He's a fantastic guy. He kind of did things a different way, which is the guys can tell you the same thing. I do things a little bit different, and for some reason, the way it's done, it just works. And I kind of run the band the same way that he did his. Even though we're doing country, he did gospel. It's still kind of the same thing, the way that we run things.
Absolutely.
I will say this. I did doubt Matt once.
Did you?
Wade Jennings. I was like, who's Wade Jennings? Who? Why don't you get like Shooter Jennings or somebody I've heard of? But then I met Wade Jennings, and I definitely ate crow on that one. Yeah. I won't doubt him again. Well.
And these guys never know what I'm going to do. If I say I've got an idea, whether it's going to work or not, we're going to try it.
Oh yeah.
And so we just do things a little bit different. And we're outlaw country, but we're outlaw in a way that we do things against the grain a little bit. We do things a little bit different than a lot of other bands do because we want to stand out. We want to be a little bit different.
I totally get that, and I'm glad you guys do stand out and that you are a little bit different.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, I gotta say, you guys are more like brothers than bandmates because I was sitting here and just watching the energy between the three of you. It's like you guys are a family.
Yes, and that's something that is big about Night Out Country Band. Even the guys that were with me before, it was we've always kind of ran everything like we're one big family, and we all stay close. Every year we get together, we do something for Thanksgiving. We get together, we do a Christmas thing with just the band and the significant others, and so we've always kind of done things that way too.
Yeah.
We're just kind of a big family.
That is so awesome. So let me guess, the two of you are kind of chatty, and one of you's always quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much how this usually works.
yeah. But when he talks, we listen.
Absolutely. I don't need another write up.
Yes.
Oh wow. So obviously you guys are going to be back on tour and stuff, and your schedule will be listed on your website.
Yes.
Yep.
Nightowlcb.com.
And as it pops up and stuff, I'll let people know.
Okay, great. Yeah, we're excited about the different states that we're going to this year. This month, actually, here in just a couple of days, we're going down to Kentucky. We're going down to Alabama at the end of the month. Next month, we're going from Alabama way up to Wisconsin. So we're going to go share some cheese with them, right? Instead of bread, we're going to share cheese with them. And then we're going to come see you in South Carolina and Columbia there. That's going to be fun. We're going down to Tennessee doing a show, going up to Cleveland, Ohio,
Yep.
doing one. Yep. One that we definitely would love to see people come and be a part of. We're doing a small tour with Tom Mopat, who we talked about earlier, from the Dukes of Hazzard, Luke Duke. A lot of people don't know that he sings, but we're doing a small little tour with him, and the way we're doing it is we're opening up for him, but not opening up for him, but Night Owl Country Band will also be backing him as he does the headline act also. And one of the main shows that we're doing with him is on 9/11 at Manchester Music Hall in Lexington, Kentucky. It's going to be Night Owl Country Band along with Wade Jennings and Tom Mopat, and that's going to be a special 9/11 show at Manchester Music Hall. It's going to be a fantastic time. Tickets will be on sale soon for that.
So I have to ask, because you guys have already worked with such amazing people, is there that one collaboration that you guys would be over the moon about that has not happened yet?
Brian?
Come on. All right, I gotta go.
Out there in today's world, probably not. But if we had a chance to go back in time and be able to work with Waylon or Merle or Johnny Cash back in the day, man, that would send us over the moon, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool to work with Wade Jennings, Waylon's grandson, and Scott Haggard.
Yeah.
Merle's son. So
we also worked with Keith Whitley's son. That was cool.
Yeah.
So we've been blessed to work with a lot of different people. I mean, we had a chance to work with one of the Moonshiners, which we don't talk about that a whole lot, but we're good friends with him too. He comes along with us occasionally. Turtle Man, we've done some stuff with Turtle Man, he's fantastic. I've never seen a guy with so much energy. So we've been blessed to work with so many. So it's hard to pick a favorite.
I think you know my one name though, Matt.
What name would you? Oh, Billy Strings.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
I think that's my one name. Is probably Billy Strings.
Okay, that's who you know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Nice. My one ultimate collaboration won't happen. It would have been my dad. He used to, when I was a kid, play like Bon Jovi and Skid Row and things, blues on his guitar for me. So, but after that, any collaboration is a dream. Just like every time I get to interview somebody, that's a collaboration. That's a dream like came true. So everything that happens, it's I don't have one that I would over the other. But in today's music going on, I do have three favorite artists though:
Okay.
Zach Wild, Eliza Niels, and Jasmine Kane.
Okay. And Night Owl Country Band.
Oh yes, and then I listen. I listened to so much music. It got a fan. I'd be like, okay, what genre, what decade, things like that. Because I even like people like Buddy Holly from way back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So and even Boxcar Willie.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Boxcar Willie and his stuff. Kitty Wells, Dolly Parton, Loretta. Like I was raised with a different mix of music in the house. So
Okay. That's some good stuff, though. Very good.
Absolutely.
yeah, it really is. So, anyways, I don't want to keep you guys any longer than I have to because somebody looks like they're gonna take a nap over there.
Oh, John is?
I've been up since 4 a.m. I've had a long day, so.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I get up early too.
He's a hard worker. That's something with us, too. We're blue-collar workers, blue-collar guys and gal. We all go do our jobs, and then on the weekends we get together and have some fun, make some music together. And, of course, we practice once or twice a week also.
Yeah.
And then if we're learning new music, sometimes we'll get together more than that. So for independent artists, it's busy all the time.
Absolutely.
It is, and everybody thinks that it's just so easy, and it's really not.
No, you always got something going on, always doing something.
Yes, that we do. But anyways, I won't want to keep you guys any longer than I have to. I thank you very much. Make sure everybody that is watching, and when you going to have to go and listen to me on Spotify and everywhere that you can get your streaming apps for podcasts, to actually hear their song. Because when this is done, that's a special treat and teaser. I always put the artist song at the end of the episode when I do the upload for just the radio portion, and it's not the video portion. So,
Okay.
so everybody's gonna have to tune in for that. And I would like to wish everybody a bunch of peace, love, respect. Blazy out. I'll catch you guys all on the flip side.
All right. Hey, thanks for having us on.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, this is my first time doing this. I really enjoyed it.
And
Nice.
We do a Who's Who podcast. Something he always says at the end.
Outlaws never die.
That's right.
Straight up. All right. We're going to end. See y'all next time.
Take care.